itskasia, welcome to my channel. So today, by popular demand, I will explain how to apply to Twice's online Fansign event, also known as the video call event. I actually made a similar video in the past during More and More era when I participated in my very first online Fansign. I kind of explained how to apply for these events, but I think it might have been a bit confusing, so I will explain it again. First of all, what is an online Fansign? So for Twice, there are two types of the Fansigns. One of them is the individual member Fansign and the other one is a group Fansign. So for the member Fansign, you get to apply to your chosen member, and then if you win the Fansign, you get to have a video call with your chosen member for about 1.5 minutes to around 2 minutes, and you will also get a signed album just signed by that one member. And in case of a group video call, you get to have a video call with the whole group. So you will have the video call with one member at a time, around 1 minute per member, and also you will receive an album signed by all of the members. An important thing is that in order to participate in the online Fansign, you need to buy an album, so you need to spend money. This event is not free and you cannot buy any ticket like directly. You have to buy the albums, and these albums become the entries in the Fansign lottery. So honestly, the price of the Fansign event is not set. The price equals to how much money you spend on buying these albums, and if you're very lucky, it doesn't have to be that much. But realistically speaking, if we only buy 1 or 3 albums, it is very hard to be able to win this Fansign because it's a lottery. So the more you buy, the higher chances you have. But also, if you end up buying like over 100 CDs, it is not always that you will 100% win. So there's no safe number. And there were cases in the past where people bought over 100 CDs and they did not get into the event, and instead people who only bought like 1 or 2 CDs were able to participate. So really, there is no safe number in my opinion. Also, to apply to this Fansign and to participate, you don't need to be the member of the official fan club. These Fansigns are open to anyone who wants to participate, so as long as you buy the CDs, you are eligible to apply. And online Fansigns are also open to the overseas fan, so you don't need to be physically in Korea to participate. So first step in the application is finding out when is the Fansign going to be and what store is organizing it. So you can do so by following Twice's official Twitter, JYPE Twice, or you can check Twice's official fan club website. Every time there is a Fansign or another event, that is where they will be posting information. Let's take a look at their notice for the Fansign for Taste of Love promotions. Unfortunately, while I'm recording, the applications for the first Fansigns have already started, so there are members that you cannot apply for at this time, but I hope that this video will be useful for the future releases. For the individual Fansigns, the first column is the member's name in Korean. Then there is an application period, so as you can see, it's different for each member. Then there is the results announcement date, and lastly, what day and time the event is going to be held. Below you can also see the information about how many winners there will be. So this time there are 270 winners, and that is 30 winners per member. Next is the place where you can buy the albums for this event. So this Fansign is organized by Soundwave Shop. So you can only apply if you buy your album on this website on the page dedicated to the event. Let's see how the application process looks like. The Soundwave website is available in English, Korean, Japanese, and Chinese, so I think there should be no problems using that website. You should make sure that the album page states that this is for the event application, otherwise it will not be counted. Also, as you can see, there is written "Event to Unmo" in the title of the product, so you can be sure that this means that this product is eligible for the event application. So for the individual Fansigns, you first need to choose your desired member. You can only apply for the member that has their application open at the moment, so you need to look at the application period in advance to make sure that when you are ready to buy your albums, the application will be open for that member. Then, as you can see, there is the applicant's name. So this name has to be the name of the person that will be participating in the event, and it has to be the same as your passport name. So if you're a foreigner, it has to be exactly the same as your passport name. If it's different, there might be some problems with your verification because they need to check if the person applying for the event is the same person that will be attending the event on the day. Next is your birthday in the order of year, month, and day. And this is also used to verify if the person participating in the event is the actual winner of this event. Next is your contact phone. And I didn't see this information this time, like I kind of find it right now, but sometimes during these events they tell you that the phone number has to be the same phone number that you have in your KakaoTalk account, so it cannot be different. And it can be your foreign phone number, it doesn't have to be Korean phone number, but the thing that I used to do when I was living outside of Korea was that I was putting the country code before the actual phone number, so that like if they wanted to search my Kakao account just by my number, not my ID, that they will be able to do so, and so far there were no problems with that. And then lastly, for that one, you need to input your KakaoTalk ID. And you need to make sure that your KakaoTalk ID is correct, because that's the ID they will use to reach out to you in case you win the event. Also, it's important that you make your ID searchable so that they can actually search it and message you with all the information needed if you win. So the next three things you need to choose, the only option that they have, so is 동의. So basically you agree to like all the terms and conditions they have, and you also agree to have your personal information processed by them. And basically, if you don't agree, you will not be able to participate in this event, so you just have to agree. And by applying to this event, you automatically agree that you will not be able to refund or return your albums that you used to apply for the event. So after you apply for the event, you cannot cancel your order, and even if you don't win or you are no longer able to participate in the event, you will not be getting any refund. So after you fill out all the necessary information for the application, you just choose your desired number of albums, so you can buy however many albums you wish to buy. And then from now on, the process is the same as any other online purchase that you are making. So you just need to fill out your shipping details, and you need to pay for your products, and you're done. So after you finish applying, you just need to wait for the results announcement date. So the next step is just checking the results. And usually for these Fansigns, they will just announce it on their website. There are some stores that send you email or text message if you're in Korea, but for Soundwave, they usually just announce it on their website, and they will contact you later via KakaoTalk directly. I actually couldn't find like the results announcement tab on the English version of the website, but if you go to Korean version, there will be the 당첨자 발표. So this is where you will see all the winners announcements, and you just choose the desired winners announcement, and in my case that was Momo Fansign, so I applied to Momo's Fansign, and as you can see, there is my name. So what happens after you win depends on the store really, but as for the Soundwave, they will just contact you via KakaoTalk, either a few days before the event or like a day before the event, and they could ask you for a photo of your passport so that they could verify that the person participating will actually be the winner of the lottery. And they will usually send you more instructions on the day of the event. So that's it for the application process. I hope that you guys found it helpful. Just before we end, I know that there will be comments like that, so I just want to answer them right away. So if you have questions like, how many albums did you buy, or how many albums should I buy? I don't want to share the number of albums I bought because, as I said, there is no safe number. All I can say is that I didn't buy that many. It really depends on how many people are participating in this particular event and how many albums they are buying, but it's not possible to know like how many albums did every person, like every single person applying bought. And sometimes it might even depend on the day and the time of the event. So for example, like this time, the event is in the middle of the week and it's like in the middle of the day as well. So I feel like people who live in Korea who are working or they have school at that time will not be able to participate so easily in this event comparing to if it was on the weekend. So good luck to anyone applying for this event, and I will be surely posting a video after my call with Momoring. So if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe if you also want to see that video. And as always, I'll be waiting for your comments, so see you in the next video. Bye bye.